We know there's a problem with STEM education. We call it the leaky pipeline. Fewer than 30% of scientists are women, and a much smaller percent hold senior positions. While young women show promise and ability to do science research, we lose a large percent of them at each successive stage in their training. I'm one of them. My name is Kimberly Hatch-Harrison, and I was a molecular biologist for 16 years. I left research 5 years into my PhD. Are you wondering, where do all those would-be scientists go? Well, I can tell you that some of them wind up on YouTube. Is this one possible solution to the gender gap? If she can see it, she can be it, is one argument. And now she can see it on YouTube. Science communication is a viable career option for many people who have left academia. YouTube provides an open platform for aspiring edutubers. But is it turning out to be just another hostile environment for women in STEM? 3 of my fellow edutubers and I are proposing a panel for the next South by Southwest EDU conference. We will discuss the issues faced by women who are science communicators on YouTube. Are we surviving or thriving? We'd appreciate your voting for our panel to appear at the conference. We'll attach instructions on how to vote. Next, you'll see some samples of the work from our 4 panelists. Thanks for your support.
Scientific research is truly beautiful. A good example of this is chocolate. Is chocolate good for you? Is chocolate bad for you? Does chocolate make you smarter? So much information out there about chocolate. Now, I decided to make a video about it, and I looked into it a little bit deeper, and there is a compound in dark chocolate, well, in cocoa, called flavanols, which has a lot of health benefits. But the thing about flavanols is that they're really, really bitter. So they actually get processed out of most dark chocolate because they affect the taste. Also, the amount of flavanols in a cocoa bean depends how it's processed and where it came from. So if you buy dark chocolate from the supermarket, it's probably not going to have any in it anyway. And a lot of the studies on flavanols are just done with it in tablet form, and then when that gets out into a press release and then into the media cycle, it just immediately becomes chocolate when it was never chocolate in the first place.
For today's Q&A, we're going to talk about pores. I would make a poor attempt at a pun right now, but it might not be very funny. To the product, it is micellar technology. Woo! Spoiler alert, micellar technology is nothing new. It's been around for a really long time. In fact, if you've ever combined water or soap or detergent, you've been using micellar technology.
That's right, cutting-edge Babylonian technology straight out of 2800 BC.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've always thought it amazing how with just a piece of paper, pee, and 5 minutes of your time you can find out whether you're pregnant or not. Hola chicos y chicas, no sabéis la inmensa alegría que me da poder deciros que bienvenidos a Inestable, mi canal de ciencia divulgativa en español.
There are 4 types of chemical bonds essential for life to exist: ionic bonds, covalent bonds, hydrogen bonds, and van der Waals interactions. All of these bonds represent an emergent property of atoms. Individually, we can study the makeup of atoms, how many protons, neutrons, and electrons they have. But when atoms come into close proximity with each other, a new characteristic becomes apparent.